leaders, we can't be there all the time. And yes, we need our one-on-one relationships with our members, our staff, but we need to really impress upon them to have each other's backs when we're not there, to confide in each other, to share what's going on at work and maybe what's going on at home that might reflect what's happening in their work day. So I think if we can teach our staffers, our team members to rely on each other just as much as they rely on leaders, I think that will bring everyone closer.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the KTS Success Factor podcast for women, where we talk about challenges senior female leaders face in being happy and successful at work. I'm your host, Dr. Sarah E. Brown. My guest today, Genevieve Piturro, was a successful television marketing executive until she dramatically changed the direction of her life. She found her true purpose when a sudden voice inside her head challenged her life as she knew it. In 2001, she founded the hugely successful national nonprofit Pajama Program, when a 6-year-old girl's question changed her life forever and she jumped off the corporate ladder. Almost 20 years later, Genevieve's Pajama Program has delivered 7 million magical gifts of new pajamas and new books to children throughout the U.S. Genevieve is now a professional speaker, author, personal strategy coach, and consultant, sharing life and leadership lessons she learned through her Pajama Program journey. Her book, Purpose, Passion, and Pajamas: How to Transform Your Life, Embrace the Human Connection, and Lead with Meaning, was released in August 2020. She presented her first TEDx talk, One Idea plus the Human Connection equals 7 million pajamas and books, in August 2020 as well. She has been interviewed on and in many local and national media outlets, including Oprah, Today, GMA, The Early Show, CNN, Fox and Friends, Hallmark Home and Family, O Magazine, and Forbes, The Wall Street Journal, and Parenting Magazine as well. Genevieve rang the NASDAQ stock market opening bell in 2016. She has been the recipient of many local and national awards as she inspires others to listen to their heart voice in pursuing their passions. Genevieve lives in Irvington, New York, with her husband, Dimo Di Martelli, and I will tell you later about where you can find more information on Genevieve. Welcome, Genevieve. Thanks for joining me today.
Oh, thank you for the invitation, Sarah.
What is the biggest challenge you help female business leaders face in business today, and what might be the symptoms of those challenges?
I think that these days, so many of us, most of us, I think, really are looking for meaning at work, not just in our personal lives with our families and our partners, but 9 to 5 in our jobs. I don't think it's possible for anyone to say, I don't really care about anything, just the paycheck. I think people more and more want to feel like they're contributing and that they're seen and that they're valued and that their whole person is going to work and they're feeling really good about it. So I think female leaders we need to lean into our compassionate side, our patient side, and really use those tools that we have to bring that value into our workplace for our teams.
And what are the biggest mistakes your clients make before working with you?
I think that we've spent many, many years trying to just make the bottom line happen. And maybe that's the traditional boss route. Maybe that's the way we felt we had to be because men traditionally are like that, not to get personal. And our nature is to be personal as females and as female leaders. And I think that we should stay away from forgetting about the personal stuff at work and just looking at that bottom line no matter what. I think we need to incorporate those personal relationships and those personal values and the compassion that we have to bring that to work, to bring that to making that bottom line a reality for everyone.
What is the number one free and actionable tip you can give the women who are listening today to help them address this challenge now?
I think it's important not just for leaders, female leaders, to have those one on one relationships with our team members, but to really impress upon everyone how important it is for our team and all of us to have each other's back. So leaders, we can't be there all the time. And yes, we need our one-on-one relationships with our members, our staff, but we need to really impress upon them to have each other's backs when we're not there, to confide in each other, to share what's going on at work and maybe what's going on at home that might reflect what's happening in their work day. So I think if we can teach our staffers, our team members to rely on each other just as much as they rely on the leaders, I think that will bring everyone closer. And those human connections really, really do lead to more successful workplaces.
Well, I can certainly resonate with that message because I'm really working on teaching women how to peer coach so that they're not relying so much on leadership for that. So that's a great tip. So what's a valuable free resource you can share with the women who are listening today to help them understand this challenge better?
Well, I have a couple of them actually, Sarah. Covey Club is a great online community for professional women, women looking to find their purpose and listen to their heart and also become as successful as they can. So that's Covey Club. And similarly, Little Pink Book online has a really great group of women who are leaders and who are sharing their stories and their passions and helping and coaching each other.
Great. I will put that in the show notes so that it stands out. So Genevieve, what's one question that I should have asked you that will help our audience take action to address this challenge? And then would you answer the question?
Oh boy. Well, I think there's a lot of fear and trepidation coming, maybe, hopefully, close to the end of the pandemic and quarantine emergency that we're in. So I think the fear, how might we address fear, new fears? And I don't know that any of us have the answer that works for everyone about how to conquer your fears. I mean, I don't have an answer. I've always thought feel the fear and do it anyway, and just have to get through it. And I heard in a movie something that really resonated with me, and it really made me sort of relax, if you can, relax into it. And it was sometimes you just have to do it afraid. And I thought, wow, there was something peaceful in that. That instead of fighting it and being afraid of the fear, I would just have to try to make peace with doing it afraid anyway.
Oh, what a great piece of advice. Genevieve, thanks so much for being with me today.
Thank you, Sarah.
Thanks for listening to the KTS Success Factor podcast for women. If you like what you are hearing, please go to iTunes to subscribe, rate us, and leave a review. And if you would like more information on how we can help women in your organization to thrive, then go to www.sarahebrown.com. You can sign up for our newsletter, read show notes and learn more about our podcast guests, read my blog, browse through the books, or contact us for a chat. Goodbye for now.